In our day-to-day operations at work, sometimes problems occur. And what do you do with problems? Personally, I solve problems. I'm sure you do too. So when solving a problem, how can I talk about it? Yeah, first of all, I have to talk about the problem. Second of all, I have to probably offer solutions or maybe find a solution, right? So I have to communicate to people. In this case, I would like you to focus on present perfect. I know that a lot of you are really scared of present perfect, but you shouldn't be. Present perfect is a really, really simple tense to use. And now I'm going to give you a really useful tip, and you will never have any troubles using present perfect again, ever. So when talking about present perfect and past simple, people are usually confused because in Ukrainian, we don't have present perfect. Yeah, we just have past tense. But in English, present perfect is also a sort of a past tense. What is the difference between them? So the very first rule to remember and the very first thing to know to never have any issues with mixing up present perfect and past simple is that whenever you talking about the past and you specify the time when something happened, I mean the action that you're talking about happened, you use past simple. For example, I worked there 3 years ago, right? I give a time specification here 3 years ago. But if I don't want to specify the time when something happened, this is a clear sign for present perfect to be used in this sentence. For example, I worked there. I've worked there, right? So in this case, present perfect is something to be used here. So let's get back to talking about solving a problem. Let's say that your colleague is having a problem and you would like to know whether the problem is solved or not, right? So let's say I have a problem with my phone and I can't turn it on. Yeah, it wouldn't turn on. So what can you say? You can come up to me and say, Anna, have you tried charging your phone? Yeah, so you will say, have you tried? Which is going to be present perfect, and you're using it to kind of like help me to solve a problem by offering a solution here. So this is one of the way to deal with solving a problem. Let's take a look at more examples. For example, have you tried turning it off and on again? I'm sure you all know this phrase from IT Crowd movie, where every time you call a IT guy when you have a problem with your computer, he always tells you, have you tried turning it on and off again? Next example, have you checked your home button settings? And finally, have you disabled the extensions? Besides present perfect, there are other past tenses you can use when solving a problem. For example, you want to know more details about the problem. Here, I would definitely recommend using past continuous because you want to know, for example, what the person was doing at the moment when something happened. And here's an example. What were you doing when the error occurred? So here, I would be using past continuous because I'm talking about some action in progress when something else happened, right? So the error occurred, that was kind of like a short action happening during the longer process of you doing something. Finally, you can still use past simple when again asking about the problem and trying to find a solution to this problem. Let's take a look at more examples. Did you initialize the drive? Did you verify software compatibility? Now you're all equipped with the knowledge how to solve a problem. Make sure you use it wise. Still got a question? Feel free to hit me up with your question here in a comment to this video, or email your question to anna@englishforit.com.ua.